In this video, we're going to do a true-false not given task together, and I will give you important tips and strategies. Hey everyone, this is Dory. I'm a teacher of English, and today, as I said, we will be working on one of the most confusing tasks of IELTS reading, which is none other than true, false, not given. The truth is that I have made lots of videos on true, false, not given tasks over the years that have helped lots of students, and I will put the links in the description box below for you if you want to check them out. But today we're going to do a true, false, not given task along with a reading extract, working with it step by step together. We're going to address the most important things you need to remember for these tasks. But before we start, remember that number one, always read the instructions carefully, whatever the task. Even if you have done millions of practice tests in your life, always read the instructions carefully. Specifically for this task, make sure that they say true, false, not given, because they may also say yes, no, not given. And if you write a Y instead of a T in your answer, guess what? It's going to be wrong, even if you have answered correctly. It has recently happened to one of my students, luckily not on the day of the exam, but in practice. So always read the instructions carefully. Number two, master skimming and scanning technique for all reading tasks, and stay until the end of the video because I will share with you 2 VIP tips today, like in the previous time. So if you're ready, let's go. Here's the extract we will be working with. It's about the Tower Bridge of London. Here it is. And it's an extract. It's got 2 paragraphs. And here's our sample, true, false, not given task. Let's just read the instructions together. Here's what these tasks are like. Good news is that the statements are in the same order as the information in the passage. And as in every reading task, beware of paraphrasing. Okay, let's just read the instructions. Do the following statements agree with the information given in the reading passage? For questions 1 to 3, write true if the statement agrees with the information, false if the statement contradicts the information, and not given. This is usually the problem if there is no information whatsoever on this. Okay, let's start with my skimming technique. Off we go. So I will read and underline, in this case highlight the first 2 lines of each paragraph. The Tower Bridge of London, an iconic symbol of the city, stands as a remarkable feat of 19th century engineering. So here we go. I will highlight that. Now let's go. Before we move on to the next paragraph, if something attracts my attention, I will highlight it as well. Here I have a number. I will definitely highlight the number or underline it if I am on paper. Names are always good to know, good to underline. These are the designers, engineers. And there's, okay, Victorian Gothic style. This is something that attracted my attention as well. And I will move on to the next paragraph immediately. Beyond its practical function, Tower Bridge holds significant cultural and historical value. It serves not only as a vital crossing. Up until here, I will highlight that. And then, okay, these are names, Tower Hamlets and Southwark. I will definitely highlight those. What else? Towers and engine rooms. These attract my attention as well. Exhibition, this word. Okay, I think we're fine. And now, obviously, this is an extract. You will do the same with all the paragraphs, and with practice, you will be even faster. Now I'm talking, I have to explain these things to you, but it will take you no more than a minute, I promise. So let's move on to the statements. Statement number 1. The Tower Bridge of London can be raised and lowered to let passing from the river. So I have to underline keywords now. This is what I'm going to do in every reading task. Tower Bridge of London, it's a given. It's the title of our beautiful extract here. Raised and lowered, this is what it can do. I have to check if this is the case. I have to check it out in the passage. In order to do what? It can be raised and lowered in order to let passing from the river. Okay, I will underline this keyword as well. And since these tasks follow the order of the text, I will go straight to the passage to see if I can find it. So in the first 2 lines, we didn't see anything along these lines. Let's move on a little bit further down. The bridge combines elements of a bascule suspension bridge, allowing it to open for river traffic while maintaining its robust structure. So you might not know bascule and suspension bridge. You might not know this phrase and what it means. If you do know, I'm quite surprised. I'm impressed. But if you don't know, You can still make it from the context, because have a look at what it says afterwards, allowing it in this way to open for river traffic. So have a look at the paraphrasing here. A bascule and suspension bridge actually means that to be able to open and close in order to allow boats to pass through. So here we have raised and lowered instead of bascule and suspension bridge to let passing through the river. This was in the text river traffic. This is the paraphrasing, but it's obvious that this is a true statement, isn't it? So let's move on to our next statement. The Tower Bridge of London, still okay. I have to tell you something here. Pay close attention to words like that. Still is a tricky word in academic reading, not only for true-false not given tasks, but in all reading tasks. What this statement describes, for example, might have been true in the past, but may not still be the case. So still here needs a little bit of your attention. Read these parts very carefully, the text. We'll see together. And let's move on. The Tower Bridge of London still provides the most breathtaking view of River Thames and the city. The most breathtaking view, we underline and highlight that. And again, the most. You want to be careful of these phrases too. The most, the tallest, the biggest, the smallest, the one and only in general. This has to be clearly expressed in the passage in order to be true. It's a common confusing exam trap they use in all reading tasks. So, when you see words like still, pay close attention if it is still the case. And when you see superlatives, just like the most, again, read carefully to make sure that this is what you want. Let's go to the passage. We know that we follow the order of the text. We finished up until here. Here we know that it talks about designers and engineers. We're moving on. And here we are, providing one of the most breathtaking views of the River Thames. It does provide a breathtaking view, but does it provide the most breathtaking view in London? No. One of them. The passage never stated that it is the one and only, the most breathtaking view. It is one of the most breathtaking views of the River Thames, because we also have, for example, other breathtaking views from London Eye or whatever. We don't care. It is one of them. So please pay attention. So, does this statement ring true? No, this statement is false, because we can see the information, but it actually contradicts it. And let's move on to the third statement. I will underline those here. The lift access, obviously, we have to know what we're looking for. Lift access to all levels is currently, pay attention to this word. It could be, for instance, true for 2 months ago, what the statement says. It could be true 2 months ago, but not still in the present, not currently. We'll have to see, so pay attention to currently. Currently unavailable, okay, what is it? Unavailable, we have to know. And due to maintenance, again, another thing you need to pay attention to, because the lift access might as well be unavailable currently, but for another reason and not due to maintenance. You have to pay attention to the whole sentence to make sense. So let's see in the text, I don't know. Let's go. We don't have anything else. We stopped here. The breathtaking view. We don't have anything else here. We talk about Gothic styles, so nothing about lift access. We will move on to the second paragraph. We know the first 2 lines. It didn't say anything about a lift. Again, we have a bunch of names. Oh, here it is. There is lift access to all levels. Yes, okay. There is lift access to all levels in the towers and engine rooms. Perfect. Does it say anything about availability, about maintenance? The bridge houses an exhibition that allows visitors to explore. Okay, from then on, nothing. Nothing about the lift access being currently unavailable or for which reason it is. Nothing at all. All we know is that there is a lift access to all levels. It is a not given. I hope you managed to make it out. It is a not given because we don't know. There is lift access, but we don't know. There is no information if this lift access is currently unavailable due to maintenance. We can't say false because we really don't know. So remember, the information in not given tasks may not be referred to at all. So just like in this case, we only had information about the lift access. So don't spend too much time searching for it. You will be able to know where a statement should be located more or less because the statements follow the passage, okay? As promised, VIP tip number 1. It is really important for you to understand the difference between false and not given. When we say false, it means that we find the information in the passage and the question really contradicts the information in the passage. It says something entirely different. While not given answers usually neither agree nor contradict the information in the passage, or they don't even exist at all. VIP number 2, and extremely important for not given tasks, is to pay attention to the words that qualify the statements and change their meaning. These words are usually words like recently, currently, always, never, still, initially, originally, eventually, mainly, partly, very, most, some, few, and the like. These words can usually alter the meaning of the sentences, the whole meaning, and they are used in order to confuse candidates most of the time, and this is where most of the mistakes happen. So that's it for today. If you found this video helpful, please do like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I have put all the links down below. I have more videos of not given confusion in the description box below if you'd like to check them out. And until next time, thank you very much for watching and good luck with your exam.